Hello everyone, my name is Arthur Haynes. I'm here today to talk to you about edification and the reason why we need to master the skill set of edifying someone else or your business. When we are edifying, basically all we're doing is building up someone else or an event. Now, when we are doing that, we got to know who our audience is. And what I mean by that, there's 4 different personality traits. We have our blues. They are fun individuals. They love being the center of attention. They generally wear bright colored clothing, and they're just the life of the party. Then we have the yellow. They are the lifeblood of your business. They are the people who are they're the helpers. They the first person to invite people, or they want to be the person who's going to be in the background, that's going to volunteer to help to make anything successful. Then you have your greens. Now the greens, they are very analytical. They need to know all the facts, all the information, make sure that they cross all their T's and dot all the I's. They're very slow to make a decision, but once they do make a decision, if they decide to be a part of whatever you have going on, they are going to be the type that's going to stick and stay, because they're going to sell out for it. Then we have our reds. The reds, they are self-starters. They are money-motivated individuals. You don't have to pull them along or drag them. They're going to take off and run by themselves. Now, with that being said, let's go into how to truly edify. Let's say this is you, and then you have a prospect. I'm going to utilize a young lady by the name of Faith. Her name is Faith. She's owns her own business, and she's pretty much a red. But this is how I'm prospecting her. I will call her up. I give her just a little brief introduction about what I got going on, but I'm gonna build up my upline, who's Steve. Now, I'll tell her, well, look, I just got started in this business. Steve had just sent me some information. I'm highly excited about it, but I would love for her to take a look at what I have to offer. But I'm not the expert. So I tell her that a little bit about Steve, and then I set the time for me to call her back. When I call her back, I already talked to Steve, but I'm gonna call Steve first and say, hey Steve, I have this young lady that I'm prospecting. Her name is Faith. She's a business owner, very sharp individual. Give him some details about her. This is how the transition between taking myself out the equation and connecting them two together is going to take place. I set the same time for me to call him after I call her back. So I call her back at the time that I'm supposed to call her. I say, hey, how you doing, Faith? Is everything still good? She says yes. I said, well, let me call Steve and see if I can get him, because he's a very busy individual and he's in high demand. He's helping a lot of people. So I get him on the line. Click over. Say, hey, how you doing, Steve? This is Arthur. Remember that young lady I was telling you about by the name of Faith? I told you she was a very sharp individual. She owns her own business. Well, I have her on the line. Well, Faith, this is Steve. And Steve, he's my personal mentor. He's helping a lot of people all over the country. He's fun to be around. He's a very fun individual. He's very humble, and he's very successful in this business. Hey, Steve, this is Faith. Faith, this is Steve. I shut my mouth. Matter of fact, I put my phone on mute and let Steve become the expert. I built him up and I get myself out the way. That's the purpose of edifying. Now, rather I'm trying to get her to an event, or if I'm trying to have him close her, I'm letting Steve be the expert. I built his credibility up, and so she should have respect for him, because the trust level between me and her was already there. Thank you for allowing me to share this information with you. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day, and I hope this was helpful for someone. Thank you.